I'm Cheyenne, and I'm here at the home of Arya Patel, who runs her own business, Wet Cheat, in Rochester, New York. Let's head out inside and talk to her about it.
Hi, come on in.
Arya, thank you for having me. I'm really excited to talk about your products. So just tell me a little bit about what Wet Cheat is and what it does.
So Wet Cheat is a waterproof sock company, and these are my most recent samples that I actually got from my manufacturer today. You put these underneath your sock, which is obviously underneath your sneaker. It's really meant for when you play sports outside or you're camping and it's raining. That way when the water seeps through your shoes, it doesn't get into your socks. So that's how I came up with this idea.
Fantastic. So how did you come up with the idea for Wet Cheat?
I came up with it last year when I was at a lacrosse tournament and my feet were just soaking wet because it was raining so hard, and I'm like, there's got to be a solution to this rather than just like plastic bags. So that's how I came up with an idea of having like a waterproof sock in which your feet won't get wet.
So that's a good segue into what the Young Entrepreneurs Academy is. How did you hear about that program, and what exactly is it?
Actually, they came to our school and they help kids who are interested in creating a product and starting their own business start one. They take you step by step into creating a business plan. They help you try to find a manufacturer and get some good ideas. When they came to our school to talk about it, I always knew I had a passion for business and creating things. I didn't really know what I wanted to do yet. So then I went to the Young Entrepreneurs Academy program and they helped me think of an idea. They just kind of said, like, look around your life, what problems do you see? And then I was at a lacrosse tournament and that's how I came up with the idea.
So how do you manage your time so that you can do everything efficiently?
In my workroom, I have a desk and I have a board there in which I kind of plan out my day. And then in between there, I always make sure I dedicate a little bit of time every day to Wet Cheat, trying to grow it like a little bit every day. And it's hard with being in school, but definitely during the summer, I definitely have a lot more time in which I spend a lot of time trying to grow my business then.
So what you'd be getting for the water resistant is
How has the YEA helped you to run your own business? What kinds of opportunities do they offer?
I've had many opportunities such as local TV shows and to go on to Hatch, which was the teenage version of Shark Tank. And also, since I made lots of connections with lawyers and attorneys, they can help me with patenting and trademarking this product, and even with contracts. They've really helped me step by step with the process of creating like a business plan, so I'll always have long-term goals and short-term goals to try to get Wet Cheat further.
Very cool. So you mentioned that you have kind of a boardroom that you work in your house. Can we go take a look at that?
Yeah, sure. So this is my workspace. I kind of have a time board here showing all my activities, but what I need to do for Wet Cheat in between those today. Over here is my computer and my phone where I can make calls to manufacturers or do any research I need to. I always kind of leave my socks around here and my files just so I know always where they are.
So I thought it would be cool if we could take some of your socks and go outside and test them out. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, sure.
All right, you want to grab one and we'll head outside?
All right.
Let's go.
So Cheyenne, what we're about to do is I'm going to put the sock on my foot and submerge it in water. Although your foot should never really be fully submerged in water, this sock can work whether it is fully submerged or not. But when I take my sock off, my foot will be completely dry. Why don't you try?